That's enough of that. Right, so Puma South Africa very generously sent us the 2019-2020 Manchester City kit, and let's have a look what's inside the box. So we are the citizens, this is our city. This is actually the home kit wrapping. As you can see, I've already unwrapped it. Had a few technical difficulties on the first shot, so we're doing it over. And that is the away kit wrapping. Let's get to that in a second. Right. So this is our very first look at Man City's home kit in the flesh, so to speak. And traditional light blue, as always, for the citizens. And quite new for City is this purple and this purple here. And purple is traditionally a Man City away colour. So Puma are quite risking offending the traditional fan base, but to be honest, I quite like it. I think it just works. This light blue and the purple. Well, the reason why I say that is you'll see the away kit just now, and then you'll see the contrasting colours that just make these two colours work. Regardless, so this is a very nice touch to have the 125 years underneath the crest. Obviously, City 125 years old this year. Nice for them to be champions in the year that they turn 125 as well. On the sleeves here we have one of their sponsors, Nexon Tire. Very neat. And obviously their main sponsor, Etihad. Their stadium is of course called Etihad as well. On the opposite sleeve, only the Puma. This is of course a replica fan shirt, so it's not the form-fitting players shirts, and because it doesn't have a Premier League badge on the sleeve, you know that it's just a replica shirt. Let's see if it says anything here. No, but it is just a regular fit replica. What is very nice about the Puma shirts, for all of the replicas that we've seen over the last couple of years for the Premier League, is an authentic licensed product code on the bottom left corner. It's quite nice. So another interesting thing about this shirt, besides its absolutely magnificent feel, is this center stripe down the back, which means that the label is offset, as you can see here. And the reason why that is, and I've actually just noticed it's made in Vietnam, but the reason why that is because on the back it says City. Let me just turn that over so you can have a good view. There we go. So on the home shirt it says City on the back of the shirt. And then obviously you would have your name here if it was an actual player's shirt. Anyway, lovely shirt, top notch, feels fantastic. Well done Puma. It really feels like a quality product. Very impressed. Let's have a look at the away shirt. So the away shirt, yeah. Let me just spread it out so you can see it properly. Let's start with the positives, shall we? So obviously it's also a dry cell shirt, which means it takes moisture away from your skin, which for most fans I suppose doesn't mean too much, but as a player it's lovely to have that drier feeling when you're drenched. Anyway, moving along. So also 125 years under the crest, that's quite nice. This yellowy golden color, beautiful contrast to the black. Just shirt actually feels a bit different. Just one moment. I don't know if it's the pattern, but the home shirt has got a much softer feel to it than the away shirt. Anyway, moving on. I've got no problem with the pink Puma sign. I got no problem with the blue on the sleeves. It's just City's colours. bold chevron, maybe so you can see them coming. The PR says it's a throwback to the 1980s and 1990s Hacienda Club in Manchester, which is famous for exposing a lot of artists, bands, musicians, DJs, and what have you to the local scene. I'm not quite so sure. On the opposing sleeve, so I don't know if you can see this clearly, but to me this looks pinkish. I'm trying to say apricot, but it's definitely pinkish. Anyway, moving along. The logo of the sponsor, really nice in the blue against the black as well. Then the cat, really fantastic on the shoulder here. Love it. And the back of the shirt, obviously as well a fan shirt, not a player shirt, so loose fitting. And down the back of the neck it says Manchester. I don't know if you can see that, but there you go, Manchester with 2 blue specks. And I'm guessing it's a C under the Manchester, but it's not really obvious. And that's again because the stripe is inserted in the back of the shirt, and then the logo and what have you is off center. So really nice quality shirts. I am obviously a fan of the red half of Manchester, which is why we cut that song a bit short earlier. I heard enough of that for a while. I'm sure Dirk, our fellow Run Right Dive member, is blue with envy when he sees me getting his team shirts. But that's life. And they will look very good in my collection of Premier League and other football shirts produced by Puma and other brands. And I just want to say thank you to Puma South Africa for sending them to us, and we really do appreciate it. And yes, the black kit is really quite nice if you don't mind the chevron on the one shoulder. But if I was going to buy one of these shirts, I think I would go with the home kit, because the material is unreal. It just feels fantastic. Also, I think it's quite revolutionary and maybe a bit cheeky for Puma to incorporate the purple from the away teams. But then this is a commemorative year. 125 years doesn't come around every year for a lot of clubs. Quite a few of them have got some way to go to reach that milestone. And City are champions, and apparently their ladies football team also had a really good year. I think they were crowned champions. And in their youth setup, they're also doing really well. So congrats to City on that. No doubt the envy of most other clubs. And I think that's where we're going to end it. Go out there, and City fans, buy your City shirts. They look fantastic. Oh no, I can't do that.